Okay, so here's our completed template once everything's been cut out. As you can see, it's not perfect. There are still some leftover remnants, but it really doesn't matter because when we put the buttons in, you won't see them. The bolt holes, as you can see, are far from perfect, but once the bolt goes in there, you won't see that either. We did have a little mistake up in the corner here, but it's going to be covered by the bolt, so we really don't care. The next step is really to go ahead and take that plexiglass and you want to clean it. Because the last thing you want to do is put this plexiglass on top of your joystick and you got a fucking fingerprint stuck on the underneath you got to stare at for the rest of your life. So give it a good scrubbing. Don't use anything that's abrasive, like a Brillo pad, obviously. You'll scratch the hell out of it. It's just a basic, you know, little bit of soap or dishwashing liquid, water. Wipe it down. Little advertisement for Dawn. Dawn, if you want to throw me some money for showing your product. And now, a very important step is you need to be sure it's dry. It needs to be bone dry when you put it on there, because if it's wet, it's going to stick to the artwork. It's going to make the artwork wet. The artwork's going to run. It's going to be a mess. So you got to make sure that this thing is very, very dry before you even attempt to try to put it on a joystick. As you can see, you can basically hold it by putting your fingers through the buttonholes, so that way you're not getting fingerprints all over it. Alright, so that's it for this step. The next step is where we're actually going to get into the nitty-gritty of it. We're going to start opening the stick. We'll show you the insides and how to basically discern between the buttons and how to get this custom art in there.